Hello, welcome in bed with Perez. Got to do the show today at a different spot because my kids are playing piano. Different day, different time than normal, but you know what? Let's get cozy. I'm not mad at this. Actually, I'm looking good today. I'm looking thin, skinny. That's not always a negative word, especially when you're a fatty like me. Fatty's not a negative word either, okay? Obese, that implies extremely unhealthy. A fatty, I will forever be a fatty. Hi, Marciela. Hey, Nakia. A quick reminder to everybody. My name is Perez Hilton. I have been doing this for 20 years. Every single weekday, I give you the hottest topics live right here on YouTube at 7:30 p.m. every Monday through Friday. If you can, please consider becoming a member. I don't get crazy views on here, and if you like supporting your favorite creators, then consider becoming a member. I know not everybody can, so if you can't, then don't. Maybe you could in the future. I'm going to switch this chat right now to members only. If you become a member, then you can chat live with me during every premiere. You can give topic suggestions. You can ask me anything. I am here for you, okay? Also, it's free to watch and comment when the premiere is over, and like and share. You can do all of that, and I truly, sincerely appreciate you all, not just my members. I know your time is precious, and you can be anywhere. My time is precious. Oh my God. I had a horrific interview earlier today, which I'm sort of hoping goes viral because it was that bad. Let me tell you all about it. So I'm not going to mention who, and don't be trying to figure out who it was. Well, I don't want to give them views until the video comes out, and then I'm just going to rip the video and post it myself. F that dude. So this account that I didn't know, this guy that's mainly a YouTuber, reached out to me saying, hey, I'd love to have you on my YouTube show. I'm like, all right, fine. I only agreed, even though I didn't know who he was, because he's got a lot of followers on YouTube. More followers than me on YouTube. And this is what they said, okay? They reached out, and this was their ask. We are interested in having him on to learn more about his upbringing, his career as a journalist, and his experience as a father. I'm like, cool. All right, I'll do it. And you know the first thing he asks me? The very first question in what I thought was going to be like a normal interview, talking about my upbringing, career as a journalist, and experience as a father. He says, do you believe in God? I was taken aback a little. I'm like, what kind of a first question is that? Do you believe in God? I said, no. I said, no. And then, thinking we'd just move along. No, he didn't move along. He kept down this line of talking. And I said, well, I'm agnostic. I would like to believe. I wish I believed, but I don't. And I don't not believe. I'm open to the possibility that perhaps there is something. And then the guy said, well, what do you believe in? And I'm like, oh my God, are you not shutting up yet? I said, I believe in science. And he still wouldn't stop. And then I said, yes, I believe in science. I believe in evolution. He's like, have you ever seen a monkey turn into a man? And I said, it's not quite that simple. It doesn't work that way. Evolution happened over millions of years. And this went on and on. And then what did he go to next? He asked, okay, we stopped talking about that. Then the guy said, did you always, no, this is exactly how he said it. He said, how do you know you're gay? And that by this point, I'm like, I'm being ambushed. High voices. I was like, this is a setup. I'm being ambushed. Like, what the hell is going on? Because you know what? I am a big boy. I can handle anything. I'll answer anything. Nothing is off limits. But nobody likes to feel like they're ambushed. That interview is not what I signed up for. If the guy had reached out and said, we want to talk about religion and sexuality, I would have just been mentally prepared for that. Hey, Adam. So the guy asks me, how do you know you're gay? And I said, well, I've always known I was gay. I was born gay. And then he said, and then at this point, no, then it was me. Then I was like, at this point, I'm being ambushed. So I said, I got a little spicy. I said, I have no attraction to women sexually. The idea of eating of a JJ is not appealing to me. And then this dude said, well, yeah, I don't do that. That's just for reproduction. Hey, Ryan. And I said, well, I feel bad for your wife or whatever woman has been in your life. And then I straight up asked him, I said, do you believe that same-sex couples should be allowed to legally marry? And he said, no. And by that point, I was like, you know what? I'm done. Because this guy, I had agreed to give him an hour of my time. My time is precious. I'm busy AF. I have 3 kids, a podcast, my YouTube, my website, my socials. I did about 15 minutes and then I said, you know what? We're done. I wish you well. Goodbye. You know what? And I'm so annoyed. I almost went live on YouTube for my members only as like a bonus, but I didn't because I'm like, whatever. I was like, I don't know. I had the thought. I should have done it because then I would have had the video. Ugh. I hope the dude posts it, whatever. Anyways, on to why a lot of you are here. Taylor Swift and Kylie Jenner. And we will also talk Alec Baldwin and Kim Kardashian and Mark Wahlberg and some other things. But since so many of my beautiful, amazing members like Adam and Bianca and Ryan and Voices and God, you guys are really showing up and mini brands. And since so many of you are here, what do you want me to talk about first? Shall we do Taylor first or Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet? Quickly. Okay, Voices says Taylor. Who else? Anybody else? Kylie, Nakia says. All right, it's 1-1. I need a tiebreaker. The next one will be the tiebreaker. Kylie, all right. We're starting off with Kylie, and then we will get to Taylor Swift. Don't you worry. Y'all, I am losing my mind, and I'm confused AF. Right now, this very second, Kylie Jenner is going hellaciously viral with the rumor that she might be pregnant with Timothee Chalamet's baby. Have you guys seen this? I'm so confused. I have no idea why. I've literally spent 20 minutes scrolling through Twitter, which is where this rumor originated, trying to see the source. I could not find the original source. No legitimate news outlet is reporting that Kylie Jenner is pregnant. I haven't even seen a photo of her looking pregnant. How did this rumor start? Why? And if you don't believe me, look. Oh, that's a great point, Voices. Voices suggest that maybe this is a coordinated effort from Kris Jenner to take some heat off of Kim Kardashian after the Taylor Swift song. Y'all, I hate myself for not thinking of that. That's a really good possibility. You know the expression, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Look, this is Twitter. I don't call it X. This is Twitter. Look, it still says twitter.com trending. Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet rumored pregnancy buzz. And then look, under top tweets, just people reacting to the stupid rumor, but there's no news outlets reporting it, no photos, nothing. I kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and couldn't see it. These photos are old from the Golden Globes in February or January, I think it was. January. Even Pop Tings, this account is reporting it. I don't get it. But you know what? I wish she's pregnant. I'm going to say a little prayer that she's pregnant. And actually, if she is pregnant, it's the best thing that could happen to Kylie Jenner because her career is on the decline right now. Her Kylie Cosmetics company, do they even sell products anymore? Kylie Cosmetics. I mean, I think they do. But it's a stale brand. I don't think it's popping right now. It's not as talked about or popular as it was a few years ago. Their website's still up. Kylie Jenner already has kids with Travis Scott, 2. And if she really was pregnant with Timothee Chalamet's baby, that would secure her A-list status for a long time to come. Because Timothee Chalamet is the future, Jillian. Timothee Chalamet is an A-plus lister. He's been in the 2 biggest box office hits of the last 12 months and is only going to get bigger. Timothee Chalamet is this generation's Johnny Depp. He opens movies. He fascinates people. He has universal appeal. He speaks French. He is so young. He is going to be around a long time. He's strategic. He makes smart decisions. And so does Kylie Jenner. She probably put a hole in that condom. I'm not sure, Nakia. I have no freaking clue if it's true. I'm just hoping it's true. Lord, please let Kylie Jenner be sperminated. Who is an OG Perez fan and remembers when I used that word for like years? Sperminated. What a blast from the past. Y'all, I really needed this live stream today. That one interview put me in such a foul mood. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. If you all, everybody watching now, not just my members, if anybody can find the original source or photos, and help me understand why this has gone viral, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments section after the premiere is over, okay? Okay, all right. I love you. Nadine Williams. All right, speaking of the Kardashian Jenners, Kim Kardashian was on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night, and a lot of people were upset that Jimmy Kimmel did not ask Kimberly about Thank You, Amy, the song that Taylor Swift wrote about her on her new album, which is breaking all sorts of records, and I love that song. And it basically paints her out to be this awful human being, a bully, mean, etc. And Jimmy Kimmel did not ask Kim about the song or about Taylor Swift. And people are upset. And people need to chill out because Kim Kardashian's publicist that asks hard-hitting questions. Maybe Colbert would, a daytime morning show like the Today Show or Good Morning America, they definitely would ask that question because they're much more newsy. But Jimmy Kimmel Live is a straight up entertainment show. And he was most likely forbidden from asking. And whether you like it or not, Kim Kardashian is an A-lister. And being on his show helps Jimmy Kimmel. And he wants her on his show again in the future. So he played nice. She did, however, confirm this really weird rumor. Jimmy Kimmel asked, "You have someone take the Starbucks sleeve off your coffee because you hate the sound of cardboard?" And Kim Kardashian confirmed that rumor, saying, quote, "Yes, it's true. And I hate the feeling. I like the sound. I can't see it being done, or I can't hear it, and I can't feel it. Like the cardboard getting moved off of the cup is like nails on a chalkboard to me." What? Okay, I mean, whatever. You know what's like nails on a chalkboard to me? The silence when you email or text someone and they don't respond. I would say that is my biggest pet peeve, followed closely by people who are perpetually late. But people who don't respond to texts or emails are even worse than those who are perpetually late. But the sound of cardboard, I don't get, what? Well, don't take it off. But she doesn't even like the feeling of cardboard. Why? I kind of like the feeling of cardboard. You want to know why? I normally have very sweaty hands. So holding on to a Starbucks cup, like the Starbucks, after you take, Kimberly, newsflash, after you take the sleeve off, the cup is made of cardboard. So like, okay, you're taking the cardboard off, but you're still holding on to cardboard. You're still feeling cardboard, just in a different form, right? Or maybe it's a different type of paper, I guess. I don't know. It's just, that's weird. But hey, it's fine. Or maybe she only gets cold drinks. No, clearly not, because they don't put the cardboard on cold drinks. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, we're going to talk about Beyonce and Alec Baldwin and David Beckham and Mark Wahlberg. But before we get to that, and Tori Spelling, God, we've got a lot of show left. But before we get to all of those topics, let's get to Taylor Swift. And a thank you again to Ryan Robinson, Nadine Williams, Jillian, Nakia Smith, Voices, Adam Fines, Nadine Williams, Ryan Robinson, every member. I greatly and sincerely appreciate your support, not just financially, it means so much, but also your time, and just thank you. All right. Yesterday, we spoke about how Taylor Swift has upset a lot of religious people. Today, Taylor Swift has upset a lot of Black Americans. Ryan. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Taylor Swift has upset a lot of Black Americans. And hello, look at me. I am not a Black American, but I'm also not afraid to talk about anything. Circling back to what I mentioned earlier during the awful interview that I had today, I'll answer any question. I will talk about anything. But the way that guy came at me, I'm like, and the way he misrepresented himself, it's still, what's the expression? Chaffs my butt? Chaffs me? It still irks me? Whatever. Anyways, a lot of Black Americans and folks are upset at Taylor Swift today because of this one lyric in her song, "I Hate It Here." Okay. "I Hate It Here" is the song. This is the lyric that has triggered a lot of people. Taylor wrote, quote, "My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wished we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid." Yes, people are losing their mind over I'd say that she would rather live in the 1830s, but without all the racists. A lot of black people are saying, well, that's all that was there in the 1830s was racist. Well, literally take her verbatim. If you think it was just racist in the 1830s, the line that she said was, "I wished I could live in the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid." She wants present day Taylor to live back then and have everybody else be dead, if that's what you think. I wasn't alive then, but I would like to think there were some people. Hi, Six Gun Sweetie. Yay. Welcome. Welcome, Six Gun Sweetie. A group hug. Okay. I would like to think, using my imagination, that there were some people, maybe 1% of the population, that was against slavery and not racist in the 1830s. But if they were all racist, okay, they're all going to be dead, and Taylor Swift from the present is there by herself, happily, because there are no racists. Seriously, people. But you know what? You know what? Taylor Swift should be grateful. She should be grateful because and I said this yesterday, she is the modern day Madonna. Madonna was also a magnet for controversy and upsetting people because they're on top. And actually, as I said yesterday on my live show here, Taylor Swift is bigger than Madonna ever was. Even if you take into consideration that more people live in the United States now. Somebody said, well, more people live in the US now, so you can't compare numbers. All right, even if there's triple the amount of people now, Taylor Swift is still selling more and being bigger than Madonna ever was. And I love Madonna. Madonna's my number one artist of all time. So Taylor's on top. Taylor's the biggest. And Taylor also knows, she's mentioned this, society, the patriarchy is going to come hard, and especially harder at a woman than they will a man. They're going to tear women down. She wrote a song about that, or multiple songs about that. I thought I saw like some animal. No, it's just a bird. Okay. Yeah, Taylor is the economy, Six Gun Sweetie. Taylor's the economy. Ba-dum-bum. So, the day that people stop getting upset and triggered at Taylor Swift is a sad day for her. Because it means they will have moved on to somebody else. And she's not on top anymore. But it's wild. I was telling my trainer at the gym this morning, every year, every time I thank God, this is it. This is the biggest Taylor Swift has ever been, and there's no way she can get bigger. She proves me wrong. She continually gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's wild. Also, I don't often watch my lives back, but I was watching my live back yesterday, and I kind of annoyed myself. Hey, Ananda Kate. I'm really high energy. And I'm not faking that. I'm not trying to be high energy. I'm like, God, thank you all for putting up with me. Thank you all for being you know, cool and not being annoyed. Uh, I don't know if I would watch me, but maybe I would. I'm so freaking honest. And I bring the tea. Cheers. Cheers to you and cheers to me. All right. Speaking of pop divas, I love it. Everybody's talking about Beyonce's hair. Okay, I have nothing else to add. Beyonce has beautiful, natural, luxurious hair. Looks good. She's got a new hair brand that she's pushing. So she shared her hair tutorial and sold a lot of product along the way, I am sure. Speaking of businesses, some of you might know Mark Wahlberg is part owner of those F45 group fitness gyms. And he used to be friends with David Beckham, had a falling out, and now David Beckham is suing Mark Wahlberg's company for $10 million. So David Beckham was supposed to get paid to be the spokesperson for F45 gyms in stock. He wasn't being compensated with a lot of cash. He was being compensated with a lot of stock to be a partner in the gym. He did like one social media post about F45 and then waited till he got his stock options or his stocks. And it took them a really long time. And by the time they gave him the stocks, they were worth a lot less than when he did the deal. This is a little boring to me. Like, unless they defaulted in the timeline, unless there was a timeline saying you've got to give me these stocks by X date, then I'm Team Mark Wahlberg on this. And just, it sucks when business ruins friendships. Wah, wah. Money. Money is the root of so much evil. Speaking of money, Tori Spelling, I respect her hustle. Tori Spelling is shamelessly campaigning to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is so brilliant, and it makes so much sense. She grew up in Beverly Hills. She starred in Beverly Hills 90210. She is an oversharer, a reality TV alum. She would rock their socks off. And Tori Spelling is friends with all of the housewives. But she says that Andy Cohen has said no. He says that his response to her when she's brought it up is, I can't see it. I can't see it? Get your vision checked, Andy Cohen. Tori Spelling on Housewives would be one of the best things that ever happened to that show because she's hungry for it. She's hungry. She would bring it. She would deliver, guaranteed. Just like me. If you put me on a reality TV show, I am coming through. It's been too long. It's been 4 years since I've done a reality show. I am hungry. The last reality show I did was I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Australia. That didn't even air in the United States. Anyways, Tori thinks the reason that she isn't cast is because she's broke. I think that's even more reason why she should be cast. Exactly, Adam. Lisa Rinna knew what she was doing, and Tori Spelling knows what she's doing too. She needs to be on the show, okay? And finally, before I turn the tables to you all and open and invite my members to ask questions, but you can ask questions at any time, reminder, okay? I am yours. Alec Baldwin The divorce is not finalized yet, Six Gun Sweetie, but they are in the process of that. Alec Baldwin is trending today because this, what's the word for her? Social media content creator harassed him and was disgusting. The video is up on YouTube, so let us watch it together. I don't know why I just did that. Let's watch this video of Alec Baldwin this week in New York City, and then I will share all of my thoughts and hear yours. Okay? Let me make sure the volume is loud. Here we go. Done. Actually, I'll show you the video from Twitter because this is the account that posted it. Okay.
One time. Alec, can you please say Free Palestine one time? Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time? No jail time, Alec? No jail time, Alec. You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin. I'm so sorry. Free Palestine, Alec, just one time, and I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone, I swear. Just say Free Palestine one time. One time. One time.
Call the police.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a fucking criminal. Come on, Alec, just say Free Palestine one time. One time, just one time, please. And I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Fuck Israel, fuck Zionism. Please say it. One time.
Could you do me one quick favor?
Alec, can you please say Free Palestine one time?
Okay, so many thoughts. A lot of people have been labeling this woman an activist. She is not an activist. She's a social media content creator who was harassing Alec Baldwin. She didn't care about the people of Gaza because did you see how quick, like she literally said, Free Palestine, or whatever she said about Palestine, and then a heartbeat later immediately went into the Rust killings and the late Helena Hutchins. What did that have to do with what's happening in Palestine and what's happening in Gaza and the people of the Palestinians there? They're not connected in any way. This woman wanted attention. She's a social media creator. She wanted to get a rise out of Alec Baldwin so that she would go viral. She is disgusting, and he did not physically assault her. He did not hurt her. He tapped her phone and it went to the floor, and I am on Alec Baldwin's side on this one. I would have just left, maybe, like, he did not assault her. He was not physical against her. He didn't even raise his voice against her, okay? That woman, I then went on this, I don't care. I would happily, again, I would have just left. The police could arrest him for that, but she was verbally assaulting him. In I don't know the law, but I think the way that she was verbally harassing and assaulting could also be considered assault. Verbal assault is, let me look that up, Ananda. Is verbal assault a crime? Yes. 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 Look, is verbal assault a crime? Yes, if the abuse qualifies as assault. You're wrong, Ananda. Look, is verbal assault a crime? Yes. Assault by threat is a verbal offense. Verbal assault is when, all right, so she did not threaten him with violence, but Listen, that's where the lawyers come in. His lawyer could argue that he felt physically threatened for his safety because of her verbal assaults. I would disagree. Her verbal harassment could make him feel physically threatened. And then I would argue, as his lawyer, he was acting in self defense. Boom! Psh. God, I would have slayed as a lawyer. I would have slayed as a lawyer. No, I believe this happened in New York City. It happened in New York City. Let's watch the clip one more time, okay?
Alec, can you please stay free Palestine one time? Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time? No jail time, Alec?
Yeah, I would have said I was afraid for my safety. Blah, 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 blah. Bye, shh. All right, y'all. Extra long today. Holy moly. My members, Jillian, Nadine, Six Gun Sweetie, Voices, Ryan, Ananda, everybody, do you have any questions? Anything you want me to talk about before I sign off? Any notes, any comments, concerns, observations? Anything. Now is your time. And a reminder to everybody else that is watching, I go live on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Please become a member. Your support helps so much, and I would love to chat with you. What is it, Six Gun Sweetie? Oh, thank you, Ryan. These are my kids. I love this shirt, even though it's a little snug. Do I know John Waters? Not personally, but I know of him. He's an icon. Serial Mom? I love Serial Mom. I have met Taylor many times, Voices. She's always been so kind. Also, to everybody watching, even if you're not a member, once the live stream is over, you can comment. You can also like, you can share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, it's free to subscribe. It's $5 to be a member. Have I met Goldie Hawn? No. Don't really, I mean, I would like to, sure. Make Liar Mouth with Aubrey Plaza? What? Oh, thank you, Ryan. Oh, okay. I didn't watch that. Liar Mouth. Okay. I didn't watch Goldie. Anything else? Anything else? Tomorrow we're back. I love that I've really made it a priority not to schedule anything if I don't have to during this time. Thank you all for showing up, and I love you. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.